Hey guys, this is Peter, and today I have something pretty great for you. I'm taking a look at some video surveillance equipment for the home. So I know what you're thinking. Well, don't you just use Ring like everyone else? And yeah, I do. And it works pretty good. However, you have to pay continually for this. And my view isn't coming up, but it will in a second. It works pretty good. But the problem is it records events. So if someone's in their driveway waving or doing jumping jacks or tying their shoe, they're starting a 2-minute timer. And by default, it's going to stop recording them after 2 minutes. If they have a little watch that beeps and says, hey, you're free to go start robbing the place, they actually can go do it. So what I wanted to do is take a look at some different solutions, and ReoLink reached out and they have some neat cameras. So take a look at these things. They kind of look like, oh, what was that guy's name? Wally from Disney? Kind of looks like Wally. These two will grab, well, it acts as one camera. It stitches the two images together. I was able to do some great stuff with it. I'll show you my before video surveillance system, and I'll show you after. Keeping the stuff on-prem, well, is really a great idea in the fact that you're constantly recording. And this stuff is in true 4K. Some of them are Wi-Fi. This one's Wi-Fi. Some of them are power over Ethernet. They went ahead and sent me all sorts of stuff. So they sent me their 8-channel NVR, so it's a network video recorder, and that's pretty great. It holds up to 8 cameras. It's powered over Ethernet, so all of these plugs you plug in and they work. They're so easy to run. I was able to replace my existing setup. There's the other cameras. This one is powered over Ethernet. I have 2 of these one in front of the house and one now spanning the atrium and carport together. So with 2 cameras, I'm actually able to cover a lot of things. Hey, I did want to tell you, they sent me this and they asked me to do a video before Prime Day because they have a great sale coming up on Prime Day. And hey, this stuff works great. What I really wanted to test out is, would this work with my T-Mobile Home Internet? And I got to say, I'm thrilled that it does. So I did find a couple of things that work differently than I thought they would. So I'm going to point those out to you. This one, for example, the coolest camera ever. I really like this. Again, this one looks like Wally, but this one is Wi-Fi. It is Google Home aware. If you may have saw my other video where I talked about a Google Home device, and I was able to say to the remote, I said, show backyard camera. Boom, up it comes. That is pretty darn cool. There is no power required for this. There's no Ethernet required for this. It is over Wi-Fi. It's powered by this really cool cell. This is some really good quality equipment. The mounts are amazing, and these solar cells are amazing. It's not like the kind I have to, not the mirrored kind that you have to clean and all that. This just looks pretty darn cool. Hey guys, before I put these up, I wanted to show you the quality of this stuff. This stuff is just amazing. I love the mounts. Check this out. You unscrew this. That would obviously screw into the wall. But what it was pushing down on is it's a cup. It's pushing down on a ball design, which allows this to freely flow and then lock in so nicely. This is a genius design. I really like this. Look at that. Rock solid. I can point it wherever I want it. Then when it comes to the solar panels, really beautiful. Look at that. Non-reflective, but it does a beautiful job charging my other camera. I have one on the beehive. This one's going in the backyard. Beautiful mount. That goes to this. Look at that. It's really well thought out. One simple thumb screw gives this full flexibility, and this ball joint is free. Lock it down. It's all locked. I'm going to show that again just because it's really neat. Opens up. Everything's loose. Get it just where you want it. Tighten it down with 2 fingers. Boom. That's not going anywhere. What a neat design. This is made out of a nice kind of die-cast metal. This feels really nice. This is one of the best mounts I've ever seen, except for this one. This one is also absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to plug in the solar panel right there, and I won't have to worry about it. When setting it up with your phone, you simply plug it in here, and this whole device is Google Home aware. It's also aware of the Amazon Echo. And I didn't say your name, but this is great. These two cameras merge together inside, and it'll give you a whole 180 of the backyard. It is absolutely great. I'm loving this thing. It's a really well thought out camera. Access points are all there. You have a place for a memory card and a power button. Everything's well thought out and well sealed. This one I also have. I put this one on the Beehive. Again, this is a Wi-Fi camera. So they come up differently. I'm going to show them to you. 1 second. Let me pull up my phone. Stop. There we go. On my phone, I have all of them because I'm Wi-Fi connected. It says not connected, but that's not true. Oops. I guess I'll have to click on my phone. Ta-da. There's my phone. So that is live in my backyard right now. And you can't see my screen. It looks amazing on my screen. Not so amazing on this screen, but pretty darn good. Now if I swipe, I'm there. There's my Beehive. It's connecting. You're going to see these little bees move. So here's my smaller hive. That is one brood box. This one is double brood box. So there's a larger population there. Those guys are going crazy. Those girls are going crazy. So filling out 2 honey supers there. That's kind of cool. But here's my driveway. And yeah, I was on the road and able to keep my house safe. You'll notice this camera has a 180 degree. So is that this camera? Let's move the screen. Yeah, that's this one. Have that in front of the driveway. I don't have the antennas on this one. So this one has 2 antennas on the side. Mine is just powered over Ethernet, which is fantastic because I'm all ready for that. So this goes to my DVR. Now, that's kind of interesting. I'm going to show that real quick. It is fully working with my T-Mobile Home Internet. And can I show that? How do I show this? Let's get rid of... Oh, and you could change this from low to high. Some low resolution, clear. And it'll make it clearer. And then this one we can go clearer. There. Just gives it a little more data density. The camera here is actually on my screen. It's better than the one being displayed here. So here, I'm going to take this, throw it out of the way, and go back and show you my desktop. ReoLink. That's what it's called. I'm going to run the app. And here you're going to notice it just shows, it doesn't show, this is my DVR. So digital video recorder, it's on premise, and it's taking those 2 screens and just recording them. Some great features on this. I'm going to show you the DVR itself. I captured some real video. But yeah, I could take all of these and make them go full screen and then cycle between them. There, you can see that car driving by. Notice how fluid that is. The wind's blowing. Really great stuff. This is a really nice camera. And it's set up to detect automobiles right now. This will accept 8 cameras. But of course, they have devices that'll accept up to 13. Playback's really simple. I can go to a calendar date. Look, I've had this for weeks now. So look, I can go back to the 2nd of the month. And I can pick a time period. 7 a.m. There. That's what it looked like at 7 a.m. So I can go back and take a look at what happened at my house. There's even ways to smartwatch this where it'll just go to event after event. You could search for movement. You could search for people, cars, pets. Pretty great stuff. Anyway, guys, I did want to go ahead and get a DVR so that I could prove that T-Mobile Home Internet can serve if you do have it in bridge mode, and I do. And if you have it in bridge mode, and what's the other thing? Oh, and you're correcting for the carrier grade NAT issue. So really great stuff. I don't have to pay for cloud storage on my cameras. I could do up to, well, with this NVR, I could do 8 cameras. Pretty great stuff. So yeah, thank you ReoLink for letting me know that there's going to be a sale on all of your different cameras. Again, they have the DVRs. You don't really need them if you don't want them. I'm going to use my network attached storage drive and try to get 2 cameras. It's actually 4 cameras stitching together, but reporting themselves as 2 cameras. I have 2 of these. Hey guys, well, by the time you see this, it's going to be Prime Day. So all these prices are going to change. But I wanted to show you this page. I'm going to put a link to this. Helps out my channel if you find it. But this is the camera that I have. The Duo 3 PoE. That's the powered over Ethernet camera that's both in my atrium. Atrium carport and out in front. It gives me 180 degrees because it has two lenses and it stitches it together. This is going to be a great camera to plug into my NAS drive because, well, you can monitor two cameras for free, but basically I get four. But I really like having a DVR that's 24/7 surveillance. That is just a better way to do it. So this is the one that I have. Well, this one too. This is the one that's pointing in my backyard, pointing at the little hot tub. This is 100% wireless, and look, I bet the price is going to be much less tomorrow, but this is a beautiful camera, and it just, you put it up 2 screws. That's it. Put the solar panel up. Well, I guess the solar panel has more screws, but simple wire. I just put the solar panel up on the roof, and it works beautifully. Great one. This is the one I have on my beehive. So this comes with the solar panel, comes with all the mounting hardware. Really nice kits. So there's a lot of other ones. Some are Wi-Fi, some are powered over Ethernet. Again, the ones that are powered over Ethernet will go to the DVR. The ones that are Wi-Fi just work with your phone, and that's pretty cool. I want to show you all of their products are like this, including the doorbells. Guess what? This one is powered over Ethernet, and this one, and there's a little device that will ring inside your house, but it's also going to ring on my phone when I get this Wi-Fi one. That is a really cool solution because there are so many situations, whether you're renting, what have you, where you really can't change the design of the house. But hey, that's pretty neat. Camper, what have you, you can put a doorbell on the outside. It will record it. It will send it to your phone, and it will ring downstairs or wherever you need it to be because it has that little device that it rings. All of their products have been really well made, and I've just had a lot of fun with them because they set up as easy as that. They all have QR codes on them. You use the app on your phone, you take a picture of the QR code, and it just sets up. I do want to show you the difference between my Ring camera. Just to be fair, I'm going to let it all reconnect. This is at night, and look, everything seems a little bit bubbly, right? Because that's the way the lenses work. But let me show you the difference. I'm going to bring up my other camera. Look at this. I can see fence to fence all the way across. This is those two lenses working together to create a 180 degree. And here, it's nighttime. There's no lights on. But look how well it sees in the dark. This is fantastic. This is my carport, and this is the atrium. And yeah, I can turn on a light. I think I have them set really low because I didn't want to be too shock valued. But yeah, there's the light on, and I kept it really, really low. I'm going to turn it back off and go to the other one. And here, I'm going to turn on the light a little bit. We should see some color. Yeah, there we go. We can see the red on the tree. Yeah, because it's now able to see in color with just a little more light. I do have a way to turn this up even brighter. Oh, and they have all sorts of systems. Look, you could set it up so you can have 2 cameras. 2 like this. Oh, that might be cool. There we go. I can look at both cameras at the same time. But you can do 2 this way, 4, 6, 8, all the way up to 36 cameras. They have all sorts of devices. Of course, your MVR is going to set that. There's many different price levels. Mine's limited to 8, but I can pull it up in this configuration or even in this configuration. Pretty darn cool, but I kind of like this configuration. This is rather nice. Anyway, guys, hey, I'm going to get a bunch more cameras because these are so easy to run. You just run an Ethernet cable, and that's your power too. So this is a perfect situation of power over Ethernet, a perfect application of it. Anyway, guys, hey, thanks so much for watching. Have a great Prime Day, and we'll catch you in the next one. Talk to you soon.